What's your relationship with food? Might be sounding crazy, but hear me out. I'm Vicky, you're watching Food for Days, and we're going to talk about your relationship with food. You, whether you know it or not, have a relationship with food. Do you eat? Well, you have a relationship with food. What I mean by a relationship is more specifically your relationship with cooking. What are your feelings, the emotions, your instinct reactions when somebody says, hey, can you cook today? Or even when you just think, do I want to cook today? By relationship, I mean your eating habits. Are you snacky? Do you enjoy really hearty meals? What's your emotional connection with eating and with cooking? Everybody has a different relationship with food. Some love to cook and want to keep learning and diving deeper into all the different skills and the different tastes and textures of food and what they can accomplish with it, and don't have an issue with doing it every day at all, or most days. Others don't really like to cook, and that's okay. Some don't feel like they have enough time, even though they do like to cook. Some might find that it's more like a chore than something they enjoy. I've even heard people who like to do it, but they only set the time apart for it on special occasions when they can dedicate the whole day to cook something special. But can I ask you a question? What's stopping you from doing it more often? It may be that it's to do with your relationship with food. Here are some questions that you can ask yourself to determine what kind of relationship you have. What do you like to eat? What is the relationship between you, food, and the people around you, such as your kids, your partner, your parents? Where does food come in your interactions with these people? Does it maybe bring you together? How do you feel when other people cook for you? Have you ever cooked for somebody else? Did you enjoy doing that? How did it make you feel? What are some memories you have of food and learning to cook in your childhood? Did that even happen to you? No matter your answer to these questions, the goal is to find what drives you to cook today. If you still don't really understand, take action. Ask yourself just this one question. What is my favorite food? Or what do I enjoy eating the most? Screw healthy food, screw whether you should or shouldn't be eating that. Just whatever you enjoy eating, find a recipe, make it. Even, for example, let's say you like pizza. Even if you don't make the dough from scratch, just buy a base, but at least put the toppings on, put the sauce on, put it in your oven. Get that feeling of, I did this, I made this pizza and now I'm eating it, and see how that feels. Just take it one little bit at a time. Try and tap into that mindset of, I'm doing this for me. I am nourishing myself and this is good. This feels nice. I am enjoying doing this. For me, my relationship with food is of applying a skill with care and attention, and it's actually a really grounding experience for me. I don't know why. It probably does have something to do with growing up with food always being the center of the table and bringing a lot of people together. And for me, when I cook, even if it's just for myself, it's as if I'm giving myself a gift. I do things like put music on, I drink wine sometimes, I live in the present moment of cooking, and it's an experience. It really is. Even on the days where I'm not dedicating much time to it at all, I am just making myself a quick snappy dinner at the end of a busy day, I'm still there for those 15-20 minutes. You know what I mean? Without sounding too woo-woo or anything like that, it is a time where I do feel very present and connected to who I am and what I am doing. I know that might not be the same for you, but what does it feel like for you? How can you make this an experience for you? Can you make it fun? Put some music on. Take it easy. Don't make it a stressful situation. Experiment. Try different things. Take note of what works and what doesn't work. Do it with somebody else. Just somebody there to chat to while you're doing it. It doesn't matter. It's about sharing that experience and making it enjoyable for yourself. Take it one step at a time. Try it today, try it tomorrow, try it next week. You don't have to commit to doing it every day. But the more you do it, the easier it will get, and you will start enjoying the process. You don't have to commit to cooking. It's not like New Year's resolution. From now on, I will cook every single meal. No, you don't have to do that. But by just committing to finding ways to make it easier and more fun and a more enjoyable experience for you, it will change a lot in your life. At least it has for me. So tell me in the comments below, what's your experience and what is your relationship with food? I'm really curious to know, because as you can see, I'm very passionate about this, and I'd love to see if other people have this passion that they haven't quite realized yet. It really is a slow change. It doesn't have to be fast. In my own life, I have seen people change their interest towards food and their desire to cook more often just from seeing me cook and how I am so in love with what I am doing. So I know I can't change the world, but even if you just give it one try, tell me what you cooked, tell me how it felt, tell me if you are going to give it another try, or tell me why it didn't work. I want to know more. By you telling me more, I can continue to go down my brain of food love and try and help you find more ways to tap into your inner cook and find how cooking can fit into your lifestyle in a way that doesn't take over your life. I hope you found this useful. Hope it hasn't been a traumatic experience asking yourself these questions. If you're interested in more content like this, check out some of my other videos and I will see you in the next one. You're watching Food for Days.